just wish we had shaped the grid like a shoe today.
Yes, I know.
You know, it would have been like kind of fun, but we weren't
Mother
thinking
Goose
of it.
thing. And I think Clyde gets the best vest award for the week, by the way. Yes.
Thank you, Tom. Thank you.
Really. Yes. All week, our contestants have been identical twins in the circle.
Really?
Yes, they have. You may have noticed that trend. In the circle position, Skylar and Jackie Little. How are you?
Good, how are you?
Good to see you. I'm fine. Tell us about yourself.
Well, we are originally from the Netherlands, and we are both professional soccer players. I play for the Washington, D.C. Freedom, and I am playing for the Bay Area Cyber Rays.
All right, good for you. Guys, don't feel, worried just because they kick balls for a living, but
I'm just hoping that if you win the game, Skylar and Jackie, you don't, take your shirts off. You're not going to, do that, right?
Speak for yourself.
I'm sorry.
In the X position, Jonah and Josh Boris. Welcome, gentlemen. How are you? All right. Tell us about yourselves.
We're both native Los Angelinos, and I'm a marketing executive, and I enjoy running marathons. I'm a development manager for a shopping center developer, and I'd just like to say hi to my wife, Sonia, and our son, Jack.
All right, good enough. Good luck to all of you. You know how it works. You either get 3 squares in a row, decide if the answers they're giving are correct or not. That's how you get the squares. First game is worth $1,000. Rumor has it that you guys won the toss backstage, so you start.
Whoopi and Clyde, please.
Whoopi and Clyde.
Holly and Max, then the wolf tickets over here. No, okay.
We're not gonna mess with you.
No, okay.
Cool. You do your thing.
Yeah, right.
It took all week for a real fight to break out.
Feelings.
Whoopi and Clyde, Swiss neuroscientists, good old Swiss neuroscientists say that making a call on your cell phone within an hour before sleep boosts...
Stop looking at me, man.
It boosts your what when that happens?
Chances of not sleeping alone.
Yeah.
It really does become a booty call. I would assume, because it's stimulating you to have a conversation with whoever it just stimulates your body, gets you going again.
Can you be more specific?
It depends on what phone number you're dialing.
But if you had to give me...
Friday, you up?
You're up.
We disagree.
Oh, do you?
Yeah, it's specifically brain activity. So so you guys are fine. X gets the square. Skylar and Jackie.
98 Degrees, Drew and Nick.
All right. Current CD is Revelation. Current single, My Everything. All right, he is a hot rocker and movie star from New Jersey whose dad was a hairdresser and mom was a Playboy bunny. Who is he?
Well, I think the father being a hairdresser thing kind of gives it away. Back in the days of the hair bands and glam bands, we're going to go with John Bon Jovi.
We agree.
John Bon Jovi, that's right. Circle gets the square. Jonah?
Jason and Garth, please.
Jason Kravitz and Garth Kravitz.
Thank you all
Jason in the
so
Practice Sunday night on ABC. Most oak trees must be at least 50 years old before these start dropping from them. What?
I didn't push him, he slipped. I didn't. The only things I can think of that fall from oak trees are acorns and dead squirrels. And I'm going to go with acorns.
We agree.
Acorns it is. Yes, X gets the square. Skylar, Jackie?
Caroline and Cynthia for the block.
Caroline and Cynthia for the block. All right. When it was first imposed as a temporary revenue-raising measure, the U.S. Supreme Court at that time deemed this to be unconstitutional. What?
Here's what I heard. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know.
Okay, and by the way,
I believe Wait, she told me that I looked like one of the Douglases because my chin was so high, okay? I mean, my cleavage, anyway. What, unconstitutional?
income tax.
We agree.
Yeah, federal income tax. That's right. Circle gets the block. We got a break. Siblings Week continues on Hollywood Squares right after this. Stick around. Promotional consideration furnished by the following. Welcome back. Our first $1,000 game is still underway. Jonah, Josh, your turn.
Brad and Paul for the block.
Brad Garrett and Paul, his brother, for the block. All right. Guys, on what sitcom does an alien leader become a college professor to hide his identity?
That would be the evening news with Sam Donaldson. Have you looked at that, Martian? Have you? You tell me Sam has to come off the mothership a couple times. Well, you're good with TV trivia, so...
And you're good with...
Nothing. I'm good with nothing. I'm good with
Puppets.
Third rock.
We agree.
Yes, third rock it is. That
You want
gets
fire
the
rock.
block.
You want
All
fire
right.
rock.
Skylar, Jackie?
Shadazy for the block.
Shadazy for the block. All right. In a Self magazine survey, 50% of women admit to doing this around the house to relieve stress. What?
The mailman. I don't know that.
No, of course not.
Where's your mind? I think we'd have to say probably cleaning. Of course, that would not apply to me, but cleaning, I'm guessing.
We agree.
You got your block. Cleaning it is. Yes, that's right. Jonah, Josh?
Nicholas and Kelly for the block.
Nicholas and Kelly. Nicholas Brendan, Kelly Donovan. Nicholas from WB's Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Guys, author Stephen King purchased this for $1,500 and planned to bash it with a sledgehammer. What was it?
I'm pretty sure that it was his the car that ran into him and broke all of his bones.
We disagree.
It is, in fact, the van that struck him in that accident. Yes, indeed. Can't give you that one, Skylar and Jackie. You got to earn it yourself.
We'll go with Nicholas and Kelly for the win.
For the win and $1,000. Before she went on to top the music charts, this singer was once reportedly canned from a donut shop for squirting jam at a customer.
Squirt and jam, man.
They
Love
have all
it.
their albums. Who is it?
Samantha Fox.
We disagree.
Madonna. Madonna, yes, Serco gets the square and the win for $1,000. This next $1,000 game has a secret square. Shadow, what is in the secret square stash today?
It's a Bloomingdale's shopping spree. New York's legendary shopping experience, now nationwide and online at Bloomingdale's.com. Synonymous with excitement, luxury, attitude, and style. Bloomingdale's, it's like no other store in the world. Worth $3,000.
All right, let's show you folks at home who the secret square is. Now you know. Skylar, Jackie, you won the first game. You start.
We'll start with Rachel and Ben.
Okay, Rachel and Ben. Rachel Lee Cook. Josie and the Pussycats opens April 6th. All right, you guys. Marilyn Manson had a hit with a song that was originally recorded by the Eurythmics. What was it called?
We know this one.
We got it.
Yeah.
Oh, you.
Oh, wait, now I'm blanking.
I got it. Don't worry, don't worry. Sweet dreams.
Sweet Dreams. Yes. We'll agree.
Sweet Dreams. Yeah, that's right. Circle against the square. We get a break. We're going to try to sell you stuff. Hold on to your wallet. We'll be right back. Promotional consideration furnished by the following. We are back, and we got a secret square game underway. Jonah and Josh, your turn.
We'd like Whoopi and Clyde, please.
All right, what's their Clyde?
I feel I have spent too much time speaking. So I am, at this moment, going silent. I'm a rolling brownout.
Gee, thanks.
It's all on you, Clyde. Phil Jackson won 2 titles with Chicago and Los Angeles as a coach, and with what team as a player?
Actually, I know this because I was a ball boy on that team, the Los Angeles Clippers.
We agree.
And now we know Clyde can bluff. The New York Knicks. Circle gets the square. Skylar, Jackie?
98 Degrees, Drew and Nick for the
Drew
win.
and Nick. Revelation there, CD. He could leap tall buildings and was faster than a locomotive. But when he first debuted, Superman didn't have X-ray vision. And what other superpower?
He couldn't fly. Couldn't fly.
We agree.
Yeah, you could only leap 1/8 of a mile. That's good. Yeah, Circle gets the square and the win. Jason and Garth were the secret square up there.
We were waiting for
We got a
it.
$2,000 game now, and Skylar and Jackie, you start it.
We'll start with Whoopi and Clyde.
All right, okay. Oh, now he's shutting up
Yeah,
now.
he said it, but I'm in shock, you know, because he hadn't bluffed in like the last 5 days. He got me. I'm shocked. I'm telling Mom.
Oh, good.
Hi, Mom. We love you.
To determine whether or not he was the rightful heir to the throne, scientists are conducting DNA tests on this ancient leader. Who is it?
Dick Cheney. No? Agamemnon.
We agree.
King Tut. King Tut. X gets the square. Jonah, Josh?
We'd like to go with Shadazy, please.
Shadazy, I bet you would. I bet you would. All right, Shadazy. Now, Kelsey, we understand you're a great cook, and Rolling Stone magazine calls this cult hit a cross between the WWF and the Galloping Gourmet. What do we call it?
We don't even try to answer this.
I think I'm going to answer this one because I know this one. I think it's Emerald.
We'll agree.
Kelsey can bluff, too. The Iron Chef, the Iron Chef. Circle gets the square. Skylar, Jackie?
We'll go with Jason and Garth.
Jason and Garth, all right. All right, you two. Now, Garth, you're a Three Stooges fan?
Sure.
All right, as am I. One of the Three Stooges was well prepared for the many pratfalls he took on stage. He started his career as a lightweight boxer. Which Stooge?
Which Stooge? That would be that first three. It's the middle one. Oh, which is Larry.
We'll agree.
It was Larry, that's right. Circle gets the square. We'll take a break and be back with more of this $2,000 game right after this. Stick around.
Price.
In our final few minutes, quick note, next week we'll be saluting San Francisco with all kinds of surprises. I think Carl Malden's going to, like, drive through the studio or something. All kinds of stuff. Right now, though, we're in our final game, and Jonah and Josh, it's your turn.
Rachel and Ben for the block.
All right, for the block, Rachel Cook and Ben Cook. These two combative twins were created by author Lewis Carroll for Alice to encounter in her adventures in Wonderland. Who were they?
All right. I think I know this. Are you thinking what I'm thinking?
I hope so.
Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen. I'm sure of it. I'm sure of it.
I'm going to disagree with Ben, and go with me on this one.
Okay.
Tweedledee and Tweedledum.
We agree.
Tweedledee, Tweedledum, that's right. You got your block. All right. Skylar.
98 Degrees Drew and Nick for the block.
All right, for the block. Guys, in 1873, the great scientist Louis Pasteur received a patent for improvements in the process of making what?
Louis Pasteur. Pasteurization, I had to say, got milk?
We agree.
No, beer, actually, is what it is, beer. Can't give you that square. You got to earn it yourself.
98 Degrees Drew and Nick for the
All right,
win.
for the win and a tie game if you get this. Guys, the 8-hour workday and the 5-day work week were introduced in the 20s by whom?
20s. Al Capone was around in the 20s. 20s, yeah, Prohibition. I think it's automobiles. I think it was like Ford. Go for it, man. We're going to say Ford.
We disagree.
Henry Ford, yeah, Henry Ford. Circle against that square. You're still alive.
We'll go with Nicholas and Kelly for the win.
I thought you might. And another $2,000. George Washington held this job before leading the colonial army to victory. What did he do?
Well, it's funny. I knew George.
Did you now?
We took long walks and really, really cold nights. He would talk about the glory days there, and that was a merchant.
He was a merchant.
We disagree.
He was a surveyor, is what he was. Circle gets the square and wins for $2,000. We are out of time. Jonah, Josh, we're going to give you 500 whole dollars to split. And with our thanks for being here, $4,000, Skylar and Jackie, means that you're our champions today. Congratulations. All right. Now we'll play for a bonus prize. Each star has one. They total over $100,000. Here's some samples.
There's a check for $10,000 and 2 vacations in Vancouver. Hackeye Beach Resort, British Columbia. 200 private acres of waterfront property with white sand beaches, luxury accommodations, exquisite cuisine, professional fishing guides, and top-of-the-line boats and gear provided. These trips are worth $14,428.
Now, you know how it's working with the cars. If you pick the square with the car, we'll have one for each of you. Seems only fair. And this is the car.
The 200-horsepower Chevy Camaro Coupe, celebrating 34 years of performance American style. Provided by Chevy, we'll be there. A pair of automobiles worth $38,610.
All right, here for the bonus round. Please welcome my sister, Maureen Valyers. They're doing her bonus round duty. Jackie, Skylar, pick a star.
Holly and Matt.
All right, Holly, Matt, what are we playing for in the envelope there?
We are playing for two Vancouver vacations.
Oh, very nice. All right. Ready?
Yep, ready.
Okay.
Which of the Bronte sisters wrote Wuthering Heights? Anne, Charlotte, or Emily?
Emily.
We agree?
Very good.
That brings your total in cash and prizes to $18,428. Congratulations. Good to have you here.
Thank you very
Well, I
much.
have a special thanks to my sister Maureen, to all our stars, all the siblings. It's been a wonderful week. Join us as we salute San Francisco on Monday. I'm Tom Bergeron. See you then on Hollywood Squares. Take care. Good job.
Once when I was like 9 years old and I had a cold, he dipped my robe in cough syrup and lit it on fire.
Okay, I remember this one time we were having pizza.
The goal is to see who can gross out the other person the most and make them laugh the hardest. And I bet Jason that I could put an entire piece of pizza in my mouth.
And he did, at which point,
Jason threw up.
did not. Did so. Did not. Did so.
I was with my sister when she gave birth, and when she was going through labor, and when she was at the hospital, and she was having a huge contraction, this woman came up to me and said, "I love you" on Hollywood Squares, and my sister got up in her face and went like this, "Who cares?"
Now we're good friends and we share the same wife.